Make
And
an
move all of you,
SPS
move the
and
line,
go to the
line.
back rank if you don't
All
have
of you line.
spots.
Grand's line.
So chasseurs, just make another little rank if you're sticking out from the elites. So yeah, so 3 ranks basically.
Whistler's hole.
So the excess, if that makes
Wait,
sense.
hold on. KJ, follow me, KJ. I'm standing over here, KJ.
So hero, come back
And
here.
Christina over
Prime.
here.
Yeah.
Chasseurs, make
Yeah.
sure you have someone in front of you. Make
Your
sure you
average,
have
follow me.
someone in front of you.
And then
I'm where I'm
Jabin's just go
standing.
behind Majestic. Yeah.
Your average
Or that'll
where
do.
I'm
That'll
standing.
do, mate.
That'll do.
Oh my god, I... Okay, Poker, stand over here. And Poltergeist realign. 2-man spacings. Realign. No, Christina, wrong. Over here. Where I'm standing. There we go.
Saxony move up to the grass and then Circuit stand on the
Caviar,
roof.
can you cover to where I am? So all the Caribs should be on the left and Volts on the right.
What
so
is
elites
the
To the
should be
grass,
yourself.
not
Not
to the
the next
dirt.
grass. There. Good.
2-man spacings, Poltergeist. 2-man.
Maintain
Also
the
the right
spacing.
bars.
So
Don't
Ben,
begin,
over here,
which is
Ben.
better.
Ben. Over here, Ben. Where I'm standing. There, nice. Oh, this looks nice. Wow.
Yeah, we all
okay.
sorted out?
Yeah.
Okay. Crusade, I assume you want to get started?
Okay, thank you, Ned. This is a day I did not see coming for the the past few months. So there is no way to ease into this. Okay, before I continue, right? Let me hold on. I'm gonna do something real quick. Okay, I am going to close 5070, 50 and Saxony comms real quick. Right? And I want you guys to your reactions, right? Like everything you have to say about it, put it into Barracks channel so that I can see it properly. So everything is like condensed into one place. So I don't need to jump from Saxon comms to 5070 comms to 15 chat, right? Now, hold on. Okay, there we go. Let me go to Barracks now. Okay, so if you guys have any reactions and shit, right? Anything to say, put it into Barracks in Troisieme category. So you guys can see that I have a very special attire today, you know, Shaco off duty. This is really heart-to-heart talk with each and every single one of you. This is a very special occasion for me, and hopefully a last occasion of this kind for you guys as well. So like I said earlier, there is no way to ease into this. So here goes. I'm leaving third call. Tomorrow, September 17th, will be my third veneration. Right? I will have been in Troisieme for 9 months. I've had my time. I will stay in front, of course. I will reset to a conscript. I will join another call. And that's for the later part of this, I guess, a speech. I will work my way up again in another call. I like to think that in this 9 months, I've done a good job. I've made Troisieme the undoubtedly best fighting force in Asia. I've made a bonded community amongst rankers and staff alike. You know, I see a lot of you guys playing around in VC, hanging out with each other. Every staff debrief I go into usually ends up like 2 hours long because of the memes and the shit talking. You know, just the other day there was the Lao Gan Ma and the Bing Chi Ling jokes for like the next few hours in there. And that was honestly one of the best memories that I had. You know, which is staying in staff VC with staff and joking around there. I've taken charge of a battalion that grew into a corps. Something that, once again, I've never really expected. I was able to mentor and guide people like Ned and Porkers who have done well as CEOs. And I've had the pleasure to be able to bring in extremely competent people such as Zan to come in and lead Saxony, in which he has done well. I don't know if the OGs will remember, but back when 5070 first started out, the thing that I always advertised was having a family-like atmosphere within each regiment. A fearsome fighting force on the fields of Wagram and Waterloo alike, we've even earning Gory's praise and recognition as the without a question best of Asia. Right? We've beaten the best of the genre, winning 2 out of our 3 battles against Guard Imperial and Bavaria. This is an accomplishment so great that no one else in this entire genre has achieved. Nobody, okay, let me repeat this again. Nobody in the entire community has beat both Guard Imperial and Bavaria. Okay, do not let anyone discredit our achievements, your achievement, just because you're Asian. A lot of people say, oh, it's just the Asians, it's just Asian Guard, Asian Bavaria, they're not as good as the real one. Let me tell you for a fact that we beat them on Saturdays, on Sundays, in times where they could bring in their EUNA people, in times where they could bring in those that are actually known as the best of the genre. Okay? These people have beaten nation upon nation for tens of thousands points, right? And we beat them, both of them together. Both of them put together, we've beat them 2 out of 3 times. Okay. During this 9 months, I have achieved what I want to achieve. Okay. I want to thank the staff for putting in time and effort alike into building up upon what I started, upon continuing what we've built. Porkus, Ned, General, you guys have been with me since almost day one. Right? Ned and Porkus were the first legitimate batch of NCOs, and Alchemist and General being the second batch of legitimate NCOs. Right? And the 3 of you have been with me for so long, each and every part of the way. And the rankers. Oh my god, the rankers. Press tab, gentlemen. Press tab. And look at the amount of red stripes that you see on the leaderboard, right? Be it 15E or 57E. Look at the amount of red stripes there. Those are the people who have stayed with me for 3 months, 6 months, right? I have to thank each and every single one of you as well, because without followers, there can be no leaders. Each and every single one of you attending, each and every single one of you who have been here since the start with me, have been contributing to this core an unknown amount. Each and every single one of you have done so much in your individual roles that I cannot personally see each and every single contribution that I've seen you guys make. And the fact that you guys as rankers can stay with me for so long, earning so many medals, so many decorations, and doing so well for the core, I really have to thank you guys again. It's been 9 months. I don't know if you guys know how long that actually is. Like, if I live for like 90 years old, you guys will have been roughly what? 1/90th of my life? If I live up to like 80 years old, you have been 1/80th of my life. And to be able to share so much of my life with 159 people that I've never seen before, that I've never met IRL, and yet have been able to spend so much time with, so much bonding, so much memories with, that's the ultimate thing that I can accomplish with this game, with this genre, with this group. Of course, with all these thanks and all, I have to apologize because, none of us are perfect, and I have not been a perfect core CEO either. I would like to apologize to each and every single one of you for my imperfections, the thing that I've done wrong along the way, the things that I could have done to improve your stay here, but was not able to. I'm sure there are a lot of things that I've done wrong, just as many as the things that I've done right. And I would like to say sorry to each and every single one of you for that. That's really all I have to say, Thank you to the staff for staying here for so long and putting in time and effort. Thank you to each and every single one of you standing in this little courtyard, for spending so much time with me, for having loyalty to the core with me. And that's really all I have. I will be staying in France, so feel free to stay in the game night server, stay in whatever Guard, National, VCs there are that you can spend your time in. But one last thing I'd like to say is that if you still respect me, if you still like me as your staff, as your beloved CEO, stay here. The best thing you could do for me is to continue what I've built in Troisieme and don't let it die. Okay? So before I end things off, I would like to do one last chant and one last parade fire. So everybody unequip your muskets, please. So press 1, make sure you don't have your musket. No? Okay, I see Ned desperately wiggling there. I assume that's gonna be held on to a later part. So I'm gonna hand the time over to Ned for now.
Oh yeah, sorry. I thought Crusader was about to end it off there, but yeah, me and Porcus have a few words as well. Well, especially me. We're not much of the speech writers as Crusader is, but we do have a few words because I mean he has been a big impact here in our experience in the group. I'll start off first. So basically, Crusader's probably been one of my closest mates within this group for like quite a while now. It's been an amazing journey within like French Asia and honestly just the genre as a whole, as he said. When I first met Crusader, I saw him as a sort of, diligent, well-respected commander that people could really rely on. Like you could always rely on Crusader if if you needed something, you could always speak to him. He was very approachable. But yeah, when I furthered myself in the group and became an NCO and then an officer within the 57E, Crusader probably supported me all the way through. Like honestly, he did a really good job of that, and with Porcus as well. And we probably stood together in like some of the hardest times within the 57E and the core in general, and in some of the most dire moments, within 57 Asia, like we relied on each other for its existence basically for a bit there. And I think we grew a respect for each other in that sense when, in those hard times. Crusader can really be remembered, as a diligent, smart, forward-thinking leader. I think that's a good way to put it. Like he really did kickstart the success of the regiment and the core as a whole. So I respect Crusader's decision, though of course, in truthfulness, I'm extremely disheartened to lose him like this. But it's gonna sad to see him go. It probably won't be the same, but these things happen. If you think about it, guys, if Crusader was never here, we could all be in completely different positions right now. I probably wouldn't even be speaking to you guys right now if Crusader really didn't start this all. So you really do have to thank him for that. I hope you all respect Crusader's move. But of course, you're all valid to an opinion. We're not going to force you to think a specific way. But I hope you do respect it. And just thank you everyone for your continued loyalty within the core. And we'll be moving on to bigger and greater things, bigger and better things after this. Okay, don't be too disheartened, don't be too sad. This might be only the beginning for a new era for Troisieme Asia. But yeah, that's about it. If Porcus, you have any words?
Yes, thank you, Ned. First of all, Crusaders, without him, this corp wouldn't exist. So you guys have to thank him for that. And people get bored, they want to try new things, Crusader's been here for almost 1 year, that's insane. He kick-started 57E and then 15A and then Saxony. Me and Ned, we didn't really like the idea of Saxony being made so newly, but Crusader pushed for that idea. And look at Saxony now, a very good man rally, strong, capable regiment with John as his helm, So congratulations, John, you have done very well, and Circuit too. But yeah, with that Crusader here, I can finally realize my dream of disbanding 57E to form the East Punjabi League. I'm joking.
Okay.
But yeah, boys, going forward,